What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks again for those who are tuning back into the channel. Today we're going to be flushing out the coolant on my CBR 2018 600 RR. We're going to be refilling it with some Redline Super Cool coolant. Let's get to it. To start on this process, you need some distilled water to flush out the system. If you do so, please to do that, and then obviously remove the fairings. I already do have the fairings removed because I replaced the spark plugs. Next thing you want to do is locate your coolant reservoir right over here. All we're going to be doing is removing this 10mm bolt. We're going to take the cap off, we're going to tilt this down, and we're going to flush that out. Next thing you want to do is locate your bolt that goes to your water pump, which is right under here. So there's your water pump, and as you can tell, it looks like they marked it. They marked it with a little green color mark. I'm assuming that's letting you know that's where it comes out of. That's where the water pump is. But for those that are wondering, myself as well, I want to show you guys like in relation to the bike so you can find it easier. Here's the left side. It's just right underneath the shifter, next to your foot peg, essentially right in there. Best thing to do is just follow your lines, your coolant lines, and then you'll find it down over there. So one of the first things I want to do, I know it's going to get messy and I don't want to ruin my new little rug here for the bike, as well as get any liquid into the floors here. So I'm going to be putting down a sheet just to help with that. Grab whatever reservoir you're going to use for us, and just make sure to put it nearby. Grab our 10mm here. So nothing's coming out yet, and I believe it's just because we need to open up the reservoir. Just like that, guys. So you want to make sure your reservoir here is open, and once you open it up, that's what's going to allow all the coolant to come out. Let's see. At this point, we already got pretty much all of it out, so I'm going to be going ahead and putting this back in for now. So now what you want to do is go over here to your reservoir, use that 10mm, loosen up the reservoir bolt here, so bolt off to the side, and you want to just loosen this up, flip it around, and just get rid of any coolant in here. Drain the coolant from the left side, and we have drained our reservoir. Now it's time to use our distilled water, pour it into here, run the engine 5-10 minutes, let it get through the system, probably about 5 minutes, let it get through the system, repeat the process. I only got 2 gallons of these. I'm not really expecting to have to use any more than that, but if we have to, we'll go pick some more up. All right, so we used half a gallon of distilled water. It's filled up all the way to the top. So we're gonna grab our cap now. We're gonna close it up, fire it up, let it sit, and yeah, just kind of let it run through the system. All right guys, I let it idle for about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and unbolt it and let it start draining out. So the water coming out, still pretty blue. So I'm definitely gonna continue. Definitely gonna continue flushing this out, and yeah, just getting all of it out of the system. At this point, we now have flushed it twice. This is the 3rd time doing it. Let's see what it looks like. All right guys, we got the bolt back on. Now we're gonna begin pouring this red line, super cool, in the system. Almost a full half a gallon in there. So what we want to do now is we want to turn on the bike, and you want to just kind of auto blip it. You want to turn on the bike. You want to make sure you get all the bubbles out. For this, I'm probably going to remove the front stand to give it some elevation. Try to get more movement. For the liquid to flow. Just like that, job is done, guys. Last thing I didn't show, you want to make sure that down at the reservoir, you want to make sure you fill it up to the line, and then you also bolt in that 10mm bolt back in there. But pretty simple process. I did let the bike idle until it got to 220 because I wanted to make sure that the coolant and everything was going through the system was going to work properly, as well as want to make sure those fans would kick on. So which it did. First time doing this, guys, but I just want to show you guys how to do it, and my first experience also flushing coolant, which once again I say was pretty easy to do, and would do it again. Honestly, I had a lot of fun doing it. So
thanks guys for tuning in the video, checking this one out, and I hope to see you guys till the next one. Peace.